Hail travelers, today we're going to be finding the rare spawn Fenissa the Assassin. The reason why this rare spawn has become more popular recently is due to the 3 chest BOE drops that she has unique to her. Now, these chests have a chance to drop as uncommon, rare, or they can proc epic. So here she is. I wrote like a guide on Wowhead about where she goes and where she spawns and where she walks, and I still have questions about a few things. So I just figured I'd make a video real quick, show you one of her spawn points. She spawns in 3 locations. There is, well, first of all, we're in Kalimdor. We're going to be up at Bloodmyst Isle. You can see up in the northwest corner here, the Draenei starting zone area. 3 locations she spawns. One is the Cryo Core, which is like a spaceship-looking thing in the middle of in like an impact site, like a crater. The Vector Coil, she has 2 locations she spawns. Up in the plateau where there's that escort quest that you kill the Eridar at the top. And then a lower pathway between 3 camps. So those are the 3 spawn points. Today she spawned at the lower one, the Cryo Core, and she walks in a counter-clockwise motion around this, and she just keeps walking around in a circle. I have noticed a couple times she'll stop back here, and she'll kind of look at the center area, and then she'll disappear. And then I found her back over in this area, over here. Kind of weird. Doesn't happen every time, but it's happened before. I got an alt logged in over here. So let's see if we can find her again. I'm on a level 20, so you can see just how well you can see her in stealth. I've also made a macro, and the macro is a targeting macro. I just basically backslash target space FENIS. That's the first few letters of her name, and it should work like a charm. Let's see, where'd she go? Well, I guess when I go looking for her, I start down here, and I walk clockwise. Since she walks counterclockwise, it's the quickest way to find her, and you will come across her if you walk this way. There she is. Let's see. I just saw her a second ago. Oh, what the heck? You guys saw it, right? It just popped up on my screen. She might have done that weird glitch thing where she pops up somewhere else. But you'll see, if I didn't know she's here, this is how I would find her. Walking counter or clockwise, so that I can find her on her counter-clockwise path. Sometimes I'll find her back here, just standing here, really weird. And she'll be in stealth. I forgot to mention that. A couple things to note. Once you see her, you can see her. There she is. You can see how far away I can target her in stealth. I'm going to go ahead and mark her here so it's a little easier for you guys to see. I have her targeted. This skull will only appear if I can see her. So if she goes into stealth, that skull will disappear. And right about there. So you can see how far away that was. Pretty good distance. A lot of people, they complain that they can't see her. That's because you're on a mount and you're riding at full speed and you ride by her. And the stealth aspect takes a few seconds to kick in, and you don't see her until you've already passed her. So I made a macro. I'm just spamming this macro down here. I have it bound to one of my keys. At level 20, you don't have a lot of abilities. And what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and kill her. Let's see what kind of drops she gives my alt and I. And then what I'll do is I'll ride over and show you the other spawn locations. So there's nothing special about her other than she stealths, and at low health she will run away. So you got to be careful of that. I got a rare, so you can see it can proc rare. You can also proc epic. I haven't got an epic yet on this NPC. I have on a few other farmable ones. Something to note: the epic upgrades only happen to mobs that or NPCs that have very specific drops to them or that type of mob. Another popular one is the foam spittle, staff, slicer blade, stuff like that. If you're into 19 or 20s twinking, those are items that you've probably heard of or after. Let me go see what, well, anyways, what I'll do is I'll make another video about the other 2 spawn points. I hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. I will link this on my Wowhead post as well. Take care. Good luck farming.